Good morning everyone, guys, hope you're well. Today we're going to talk about this overproof pizzas. It can happen, so if you got a business or if you make pizza home, this can happen. I'll show you what happened with this. This got 48 hours, and now the weather was super hot yesterday. I don't keep in the fridge, and that's what happened. So I want to give you a couple of tips to save it, and things to not do it if it's happening situation. If you are in pizza business, sometimes it can happen as everybody else. So as you can see, this bubble everywhere. If you go busy service today, I will be in trouble. I make another one yesterday, so it's fine. But this one, if you have to work like this today, I will be in big trouble. So what you can do? Some people say re-boil it. I definitely not recommend re-boiling this one because the gluten, if you re-boil it, also you need the time to rest. It's gonna collapse the gluten. So you're gonna also make a pizza. I'll give you a couple of tips if it's really you are in a situation. So the first thing is also scooping. It's quite difficult because it's super sticky. So the first, if you don't eat straight away, if you need maybe a couple of hours, you can just refix this gentle. Okay, just like that. Just be gentle. And still you can save your pizza. Obviously the scooping is very important because otherwise it's gonna pull all in one go. So perfect cuts again. So if you need straight away, okay, let me take this again. So that's when you get so bubble like this, the gluten start to collapse, and that will be a problem. It's still tasty. It might lose a little bit in color, but we're gonna bake it. We're going to see. 1 second, we got customer. Okay, guys, we're gonna recap. We have a customer. We have to stop. I'm so sorry. So, guys, if you got this situation like that, don't panic. I know it's gonna take us a little bit more time. So the things I'm not recommend to do, especially if you want to. Some people say, okay, re-boil it. Don't do this, for example. Especially when it goes already 48 hours, it look fine, and you can maybe you want to rest for another 6-10 hours, but when you stretch, it's gonna be so elastic, it's gonna collapse. The things you can do if you don't eat straight away, always make sure you cut it, cover with a little bit flour, it's gonna help you. So if you don't eat straight away, you can just fix it. Just fix like that, you know, and you put on the back of the tray. That's easy to work like that. But if you need straight away, if you have to cook in and you just found out your dough is overproof, don't panic. You still can work. You need a little bit knowledge. I bake one. The thing is the color will be a little bit different. It's gonna make a little bit more black spots and stuff. So what you need to do, I'm gonna refix it up, trying to, if it's not snap at all, so that's will be challenging even for me, because sometimes when it's like that, it start to fall apart, cover, and start to stretch it, and you carry. Don't wanna make too big. So your pizza already served. I'll give it to you right now. As you mean it. Enjoy, have a great day.
Thank you.
So as you can see, it's still not, but if you keep on doing that, it's gonna broken down. So I'm gonna cook in a second to show you what's happening when it's overproof. Okay, and then you can finish doing that. So I managed to not rip it apart. We see the color, the difference when it's overproof like that, especially after 48 hours. And then I'll give you one more way. If it's your pizza you're really struggling, I can give you one more option if you really need it straight away. Okay, let's cook that one. They're super soft, they're very easy to broken as well, especially when you're turning with your pizza peel. When you scoop it's quite fragile, so hope it's not happening to you guys, but it can happen, and that's gonna give you a little bit headache. So you have to just keep calm, to be gentle with that pizza dough because it's super fragile. And worst case, I give you the last option if you're really stuck. Okay, and you can see make quite a lot of spots. They call leopard stuff because the gluten start to collapse now. It's still tasty, but it's really not ideal for me to work the kind of pizza like that, especially when you're in a busy environment. You'll be so slowing down with your then you can broken or you can stuck. You have to be very careful. So always recommend check your dough, check maybe you put too much yeast, maybe your fridge didn't work, it went overproof or forgot outside, or especially when you got very hot weather, it can happen as well. Okay. Okay, so there you go. So as you can see, it's still nice. It's also crispy. It's still nice color, but super fragile. So you have to very careful with that when you're stretching. Okay, that's the last option. If you get in trouble and start to fall apart. Okay, so I'll do one more. If you are struggling to stretch it, I can give you one more option. If you maybe know at the beginning, or if you see the gluten start to snaps, okay, still can work it. You need to cover with the flour, because if you have to Hey, good morning guys, how's it going?
Good,
You have to stop again, be back in a second guys. Okay, so when I say ripping part, that's it. When as you can see, look, this is super fragile. You can see the holes start coming up. It's super thin. Look, just hold it like that. Look, this is falling apart. Super fragile. Very difficult for work as well, guys. So, but if you don't have a choice, you need to make your pizza for the service, and you start to doing this, I'll give you the last option. You might save your day and save a lot of money, because it can happen everybody, weather or fridge is broken, and this is gonna be like that. If it comes like that, ripping off, that's the last option I can give you, and that you will save. Still gonna take a little more time, but you still can serve good pizzas. I'm not saying it's gonna be rubbish. The problem is the gluten is collapsed, so you can't do much. What you can do, you have to stretch in as a Roman style, okay? So you fix it again, and that is gonna save you. So now, you need the rolling pin, it's gonna hold all the base. You give it, okay? The rolling pin is gonna save in the... Hey, good morning, my friend, how's it going?
Finish your video.
Yeah, give me 2 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so with this now, this is not gonna collapse. Obviously, you're not gonna have a big crust, but look. You're gonna make a Roman style with the rolling pin, it's gonna save you. Look, it's nice and steady. We're gonna cook it to show you the result. The same dough, look, it's nice. But if it's obviously, if you want to do Napolitan style, that's not gonna be the option. This is more for Roman style with the super thin crust, but at least guys, you can still serve your pizza if it's not the case. Okay, let me show you. And that's only the way, if you end up in this situation, you can save, because honestly, no one's gonna be able to look, it's falling apart, the gluten is gone, and you'll be super in trouble. It can happen to me in the past, you know, it can happen especially when I work at room temperature. So you have to have the plan B if you obviously basis to not happen this stuff. But I can see, look, a stretch with the pin roll, still I managed to make a little bit crust. It's not super thin because I leave always a little bit centimeter away. Obviously this one I stretch manually, it's got a nice bigger crust. As you can see, this is got better crust than this, but let's turning. I mean, we really see a big difference. And so that's, I want to give you these little tips if it's situation happen, and then you have to rescue your business, your pizzas. Okay. So rolling in is the last option if you go collapsing gluten and start to snaps like that. Okay. There you go. As you can see, so this one is got a little bit more cross because I managed to stretch manually. This I use the pin roll, but it stays nice crossed. It's nice at the bottom. You are safe. The taste is still be good, guys. So if it was a bad taste, I would say, guys, sorry, today you have to be closed. You don't want to serve rubbish to your customer. You want to deliver good food, but for you will be difficult. If it happened to for you, you know you can use this way. Hope you like it was helpful for you guys. Hope you like this video, and thank you. We have a customer. See you next time.